Hey everybody, I just want to get back to some basics on this channel right here, and especially with this video that I'm going to present right here. Now, there's a saying that I heard this past weekend from Pastor John Suggs, that if the mind leads, the body will follow. That if the mind leads, the body will follow. And this ties into a bunch of law of attraction videos that I've posted here on this channel. And law of attraction is, like attracts like. So everything starts right up here in the mind, like he was saying in that saying, if the mind leads, the body will follow. So I think that a lot of us, the reason why we're not getting the results that we're getting is because we're not allowing ourselves to have the experience of whatever it is that we're looking to attract in our lives. We're not having the experience of, for example, being married. We're not living in that experience. Like, to have an experience is to be able to do. Like, so if you're looking to be a husband or you're looking to be a wife, like, go out and like shop for your spouse, shop for things that, like that would simplify a union. You know what I'm saying? Shop for things that would simplify a union. Think in the mindset of a married person, of somebody that's in a union with somebody. Think in the mindset of having a combined vision. Already wear the persona of that you are married. So that's what I mean by having the experience. So if you want to have the experience of being a doctor, start reading medical books, start looking into medication, start looking into health practices for human beings. So that's what I mean by having the experience. We don't allow ourselves to tap into that childlike behavior, like when we were kids and we saw our favorite superheroes on TV and we imagined ourselves being those superheroes, whether it was He-Man, Skeletor, or, those were from my generations. I'm sure this generation has different superheroes, Superman, Batman, and such, with the females, Wonder Woman, who was just on, they just had that movie. So be able to tap into that childlike behavior and be able to have the experience of whatever it is that you're looking to manifest in your life. Like if you're looking to manifest a house, start going house shopping, start going into these houses and start planning out the layout of your furniture in the house. I'm going to put my sofa over there. I'm going to buy my washer and dryer and they're going to be in the basement to that far corner, and I'm going to build a workshop in this part of the house right here. So be able to have those experiences. Let your imagination run wild with whatever it is that you're looking to attract. If the mind leads, the body will follow. So if the mind leads, everything else will come into place. So it's not just enough to just think about it. You got to go into the steps of doing it, being it, having the experience of whatever it is that you're looking to attract. So this is a lot of stuff that I've just been saying on this channel probably from day one when I did the Made for Greatness videos on this channel. So even go back to some of those videos and start reviewing some of the lessons that I've done then. And I'm going to leave some posts at the end, leave some video links at the end of this video right here so you can go back and review some videos. And also with having the experience, plan, like the vision boards. Like if you're looking to have like that house, that car, that money, that family, live in a certain area, start planning out your vision boards. Now I also did a video about creating vision boards, so that's one that I will leave at the end. But start getting your newspaper clippings, your magazine clippings, those inspirational words, and start posting them on the board and put them in a frame and then hang it on the wall so you can look at it every day. Start going in that mirror and start speaking your life into your life. Start speaking it into existence. If the mind leads, the body will follow. So mind, body, and spirit. Think it and speak it. It's going to show up. Now, things don't necessarily always show up in the package that we plan. We wanted to have like this kind of bow and that kind of wrapping paper. Now, for instance, I may have told you this story, but quite a few years back, I was watching a television show and there was this woman up there, and she was she had adopted I believe it was her brother's son, because her brother had died, and I believe the mother was dead too, if I'm remembering correctly. But she had asked for, in her life, she had asked the law of attraction to bring her. She said, I just want somebody to love me. Bring me somebody that's going to love me. So this child comes into her life. This child loves her. And she's not in the place to be able to see it. She's not into the place to be able to receive it. Because she was thinking that it was going to send her a husband or something. She was not specific. So somebody had to point that out to her. You remember, you asked for somebody to love you. That's all you asked for, right? Correct. This child loves you. This little boy loves you. And then it clicked for her. It clicked for her. You asked for somebody to love you. It's right here. Oh, but that's not what I meant. That's not what you weren't specific. But you're provided with what you're needed. So that's another mindset that you have to think about. You're provided with what you're needed. So this child was there to love her. She wasn't in the place to be able to receive it. So then she got into the place where she was able to receive it, and she was able to recognize that she got what she asked for. So when you're asking for certain things, be specific. So, don't be overly specific, but be specific. If the mind leads, the body will follow. So, start because if you're not specific and you just say, I just want a woman, or I just, for you ladies, I just want a man, and one shows up, but they're not necessarily good to you. They don't necessarily have a vision. They don't necessarily work. They don't necessarily they're not tidy. They're just not doing anything. But the only thing you asked for was let me just have a woman, or let me just have a man, and they show up, but you weren't specific. So that's what I mean by using this mind to be able to design anything that you want. It's one of the greatest human tools it was one of the greatest tools that was ever created. I'm not going to say it was created human wise, but it's one of the greatest tools that humans have available to them. So we don't necessarily tap back into the basics. This is what this is all about, getting back to the basics. Like when we were kids and we were able to pretend and we were able to play and have that fun, and we didn't let anything limit us. Like if we wanted to play Space Invaders, we were going to play Space Invaders. If we were going to play hide and go seek, we were going to play hide and go seek. If we were going to fly, we were going to fly, even though we weren't necessarily flying, but we made sure we were going to have the experience of whatever it is that we wanted to do, whatever game it is that we wanted to play. We were going to have that experience, and nothing was going to stop us. If the mind leads, the body will follow. Trust me. Start putting your life into action. Start writing out your life. Start creating your life. Start showing up for your life. That's the main thing. Start showing up for your life, because a lot of us are not showing up for our lives. We're showing up for somebody else's life, somebody else's vision, somebody else's vision for us, not necessarily our vision for us, somebody else's idea of what it is that we should be doing, because we constantly ask other people their opinions. What do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? As opposed to trusting your own instincts. Why do we get away from trusting our own instincts about ourselves for knowing what's good for us? I'm not saying that advice is bad, but be careful of the advice that you're getting. And be careful what you're putting out there for yourself. Make sure that whatever it is that you want to show up for yourself, make sure it's going to make you happy. Because sometimes we get all this stuff and we're still miserable and we're not happy at all. And come to find out, that's not what we wanted at all. We just wanted to be whole. We just wanted to be whole at the end of the day. Remember, if the mind leads, the body will follow. Start telling this mind what you want it to do. Start speaking what you want over your life. That is also powerful. Start using your voice. Your voice was created to be able to attract what it is that you want for yourself. Start using your voice. Start using your mind and have the experience. Go out and live what it is that you want to show up for yourself. And then just stand back, because it's eventually going to show up. Everybody, welcome to Inspirational Monday. Look for me on Wednesday and Fridays also for videos on this channel. We're going to be talking about money matters. We're going to continue on with that. We're going to continue on with the food reviews. We're going to continue on with Faithful Friday. And leave me some comments below, because I'm interested in what tools a bunch of you guys use to have things show up for yourself, because I don't believe there's only just 1, 2, or 3 tools that just have things show up for yourself. There are many ways to use the law of attraction. So please leave me some comments below on what tools that you necessarily do for yourself daily and how you use them to make things show up for yourself. I'm very interested in those powerful tools. And let's open up that dialogue, okay? Give this video a thumbs up and share this video with anybody that it can help. And as always, let's do this.